Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. This is going to be for my Scorpio singles. Singles, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is coming up for you, Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. In this retrograde period, Scorpio, you just had a blood moon, didn't you? The eclipse, that must have been tough energy for you. Tell me how that affected you in the comments. Did it affect you? Did you feel it? All right, here we go, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Here we have Scorpio. This reading is going to be for whenever you find it. I trust it'll be for you whenever you do find it. Scorpio. All right. Got the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What's going on with the Empress? Nine of Wands. Somebody's trying to... We've got the Hierophant. Okay. Something's been a burden. What is this? It's the fear of moving forward. It's been heavy. You want to unburden. You want to put these actions that have been taken against you, actions you've had to take upon other people. I feel as though you just want to drop these burdens here. I feel you're still behind the fear wall for fear you'll get hurt. I feel like you have some spiritual teachings, and I feel that Scorpio, that these spiritual teachings that you carry with you or that you've learned have come to you by way of the Empress. So the Empress is Taurus and Libra, representing her groundedness and her ability to be flexible, and also she is the creator. She will create and grow things around her. She is someone who is very balanced in her energy. She has all of the lessons and the energies of all the queens, and she is favored by the universe because she is kind of, she's elevated herself. And although she does not put herself first in most situations, she always keeps a cup for herself so she can drink first, because she knows that when mama's not happy, no one's happy. And that's the truth. I feel that this Empress is highly intuitive, maybe even psychic. I also feel as though, Scorpio, that you have a psychic connection to the Empress. I feel like this frightens you. It makes you scared, and it gives you a depth of feeling for this person that is terrifying you. I feel like for some of you, you still are behind the fear wall. You're trying to drop the burdens about the Empress. And I think for some of you that you have learnt some spiritual things from this Empress, but you're trying to live those things. I feel, though, as you got to know the Empress more and more and understand that you do have this psychic connection or this energetic spiritual connection with the Empress, I feel that your love continues to grow deeper and deeper and deeper, and it scares the heck out of you, Scorpio. I feel it does. Let's take a look here. The Hermit, Six of Pentacles, and Judgment card. Gosh, second reading today, Judgment popped out again, right? We are still in retrograde energy. And, boy, look at all the major arcana here. Yeah, I feel as though someone has been or will seek you out for, not seek you out. No, you're seeking someone else out. I feel as though the Empress helped you find your lights, Scorpio. I feel for some of you, the Empress did help you find your light. And the Hermit energy here is time spent alone. So Scorpio, you could have spent a lot of time alone studying the Empress, studying the spiritual, religious, esoteric, whatever the Hierophant is to you. I feel like maybe you spent time studying that. And I feel as though that even though it still scares you that you have this depth of love for this Empress, I feel as though that you feel you can give reciprocally. You can be reciprocal with the energy of the Empress now because you are in the Hierophant energy. The Hermit is also very spiritual, right? Very spiritual, someone who's following the light, someone who's listening to self, listening to the universe, and following the light given to them in that little lantern to keep moving forward. It's really only enough light to cast light, to walk one step at a time. But I feel as though somebody here is on new legs. Charlie just showed me a fawn trying to get up, and the wobbly, knobbly legs, right? Falling over, trying to get up. So someone is new to their spirituality here. I feel like the Judgment card is here because before you can move forward with this person that you have a depth of love for, I feel that there is judgment. I feel like you have to be accountable for something. And we'll probably figure that out as we keep reading. But I feel like you need to be accountable for something before you can reconcile your love for the Empress, I believe. Or for some of you, it's a Taurus. For some of you, it could be a Virgo. Or it could be, to me, it's Pisces and Virgo here. So I feel as though you have a depth of love for someone. They also could be a water sign like you, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And I feel as though you want to resurrect something that you think might be dead. You're going to try really hard, though. I feel like you are going to be accountable for your part in whatever played in the breakdown of this communication of love between you and the Empress. It's like all of this stuff is going on in between. It's almost as if the universe set you two up to be apart so all of this learning could take place. That's what it feels like, Scorpio. We've got the Prince of Swords. We've got the Sun in the reverse. We've got Justice, and we've got the Queen of Wands. Interesting. You might want to reconcile with someone who has Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in their chart, or Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries energy in their chart. Of course, doesn't have to be. These are just the energies that are in the reading. Don't necessarily have to be personalities. I feel like you need justice. Yeah, you have to have justice. And I feel like justice will be yours. Is that called a nebulous? Is that what that's called? It is the scales. I feel like you've completed some karmic lessons, and you have completed the karmic lessons, and this is why you can move forward. Because I feel like I've read that in the justice, in the scales here, that your heart is weighed next to a feather, and if your heart be as light as the feather, you can pass. So I feel as though justice is coming to you. I feel like you were in a time in your life that could have been quite dark, Scorpio, for you. I feel like the star is here, but I feel like all of this major arcana tells me of a lot of change that was taking place, and it was taking place in a time where you were beginning to lose hope that anything would change, lose hope that you'd ever get reciprocity or even have any justice in this lifetime. We have the Prince of Swords, who is the Knight. The Knight of Swords is in the reverse. I feel like you want to, run in and speak with the Empress and tell them what you've learned. Tell them that tell the Empress, whoever that is for you, whether they're feminine or masculine, tell that person that they have been paramount in sending you on your path to find your own light. I feel like it was at a time when you really needed it. I don't think you welcomed it right away, but it was at a time where you began to lose hope of humanity, people in the world. I think you were going through a really tough time. I feel as though if you decide that you do want to go forward in love, it could be either with a water sign or this Queen of Wands. I feel that if you do go forward and you are accountable to whatever happened here, your part in it, I feel like you will get justice, and this reconciliation will go off without a hitch. I feel like you are going to approach someone who possibly has a big personality, someone who isn't scared to speak their truth, someone who's not scared to take actions against the people who take actions against them. There are 11, is it 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there are 11 wands here, and she holds one in the hand, which is 12. For some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign that has also Pisces in the chart, because 12 is the number of Pisces. And I feel as though this Queen of Wands has also been dealing with a lot of energy coming toward her, or she's been very busy taking action. Scorpio. Two of Swords. Yeah, you were in a dark place. You felt like you were never going to get justice. You couldn't make a decision to move forward. I feel like the Four of Swords tells me that finally you heal. 4 and 2 is 6. You move away from this energy of feeling hopeless. You're now sort of empowered in the Hermit, in the Hierophant, and in the Empress energy. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles tells me that when you realized you couldn't go to see the Empress right away, you began to work on self. You know, the Eight of Pentacles is about putting the hard work in, or working hard on something, whether that is a job, the self-mastery, whatever that is. For some of you, it is going to be work, a place where you're not happy possibly, and you know you can't leave right now for financial reasons, but you still are undecided about whether you want to go. For some of you, that's a bit of a sideline into business. But for the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords, I feel like maybe you have not had communication with this person, whoever they are, that fits this Queen of Wands energy. They don't have to be a fire sign, but if they are someone who is, you know, someone who's in their, possibly in their single energy, someone who just doesn't take orders from anybody, someone who runs their own life, they could be a business owner as well. We've got the Princess of Pentacles, who is the Page, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I feel as though something began, something very small between you and whoever the energy is here. You could also be someone who is dealing with 2 feminine energies, or 3, or these 2 energies could be part of the energies of the Empress. Take it as it resonates, y'all. It is a general reading. I'm just trying to read it all around. So the Princess of Pentacles is the Page. She is, you know, wanting to start something new in the 3D. I feel like something began in the 3D, but I feel as though it never really took off. Ten of Swords in the reverse tells me that you have been holding open a cycle with this person, that you don't necessarily want to end the cycle with this person until you can get to them and maybe speak to them. Swords are communication and connection, and you want to speak to somebody about this reconciliation. Is it even viable? We have the Queen of Love here and the Queen of Fire. Water and fire, that is temperance. That's balance, right? That's one cup to the other, one cup to the other, until the moment of alchemy. So I feel like Judgment is also saying it is the moment of alchemy. Go ahead and move forward. And I feel like you've been holding the cycle open with someone that something began with, but it never really grew. It really stayed at a remedial stage here. There you go. Scorpio, if you are the Emperor, maybe it's you, but I do feel as though you you see your match. I feel like the Emperor is looking right up there to the Empress, and I feel like you see the person who is your match. So I feel like maybe these are feelings that you're feeling a depth of love, feeling like you want to take action. You do need to have justice. I feel like after a period of not speaking to anyone, because I do see the Four of Swords as that as well, not just healing from possibly communications and connections that were unkind, but I also see it as just keeping to self and not really saying anything. I feel like you are about to leave a situation, whatever happened over here, and I feel though that when you left that situation, working on self and thinking about whatever it is that you want to begin in this 3D life, I feel it pushed you into this Emperor energy. I feel like whether you did or whether you did not know that you were leveling up, you were leveling up. These 3 cards tell me so. You have a spiritual teacher that taught you something. Yeah. I feel as though that when you began to learn about spiritual things, you began to believe in yourself more. I believe that also the Six of Pentacles could be reciprocal energy to self. Yeah. I feel like you started being kinder to you. And coming out from behind the fear wall is something that you've been wanting for a while. I think it's been scaring you, but I think you know that when you come out from behind the fear wall, there's nothing but the Ace of Pentacles waiting for you. So I feel like whenever you find this may or may not resonate for you. If it does resonate for you, please tell me in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Scorpio, this is what I have for you for now. And I'm going to go for now, but I will be back, y'all, for the weekend and reading up for you. Thank you, Scorpio singles. Bye-bye.